Good morning. Today we are leaving Colorado, I believe.
Yep, I think we're going to be in Utah today.
Yeah, I think we're at Canyonlands is the next national park we're going to hit. And we've never been to any of the Utah national parks.
Yeah.
We haven't actually been to a lot of national parks.
Well, we've been to Arches. We have been to one of them.
I just don't remember, I don't know, I just don't.
We cruise through pretty fast though, but we haven't gone to Arches one time.
Yeah, interesting. Well, either way, this road we are on is bumpy. Last night it got pretty chilly, but our down comforter is pretty, just delightful.
Yeah, it's nice and warm.
So that has kind of saved us a little bit. Actually, so I went ahead and gave Dometic a call to try to troubleshoot our furnace because it's like intermittent. Like we got to work one day and oof, a little bumpy here. And last night it wasn't working. Night prior, anyways. Gave them a call, and the first lady, when she called, was like, well, they put the wrong unit in your rig, which she's like, you need a bigger one, which is not true. If that is true, I don't want a bigger one because that sucker will smoke us out. It is plenty warm.
Yeah.
And we'll hold pretty warm. So I call, and I'm like, look, it's not kicking on the sail switch. We swapped that, we've done this, we've done that. And she's like, so you modified it? And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. Sort of, but like it's not working if I take off any modifications that were done by the manufacturer. She's like, well, we don't know. We are not technical troubleshooters. I'm like, can you give me a guide? Like, can you give me a couple suggestions? She's like, no. So right now, all we can think is that basically we aren't getting enough air somewhere. And I'm gonna make a video troubleshooting this for other people because this sucks. But yeah, we're basically just don't have enough air. We could take it into a shop, but it's one of those things, we're not near a shop. So if we can fix it, we will.
Right. We prefer to fix it ourselves.
Yeah, but again, we've removed any obstructions at all, and it does not always work if we remove like the entire tube in the front. We swapped the sail switch. It's just basically the fan is not blowing fast enough. And so we checked all the connections. AI thinks, chatting with Gemini here, AI thinks that it could be the control board. That seems unlikely unless the control board just wasn't throwing it through enough voltage, but I think it's getting power. I don't know. So anyways, we'll keep troubleshooting and I'll let you guys know when we have an update.
Yeah.
So let's head on down the road. We're gonna try to probably stick to our 40 miles a day thing, and we didn't have enough service last night to upload a video for you guys. So we'll do that along the way.
Yep.
For service for the most part though, I know a lot of folks love that Starlink. Not worth it for us.
For us, most places we go, we can get some sort of service or we're not there long enough for it to matter for very long.
In worst case, we just upload our videos. Once we hit the road again, right?
Right.
40 miles a day, right? Within 40 miles, you'll probably hit some cell service.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Welcome to Utah. Oh man, what a beautiful sight.
Yeah.
And we have this half of the hill all to ourselves, and then there's some other folks over there.
Yeah.
They're partying, or whatever they're doing. It's always a party though when you're camping, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. We're on a downward slope. We could have maybe flipped it around and had our back window that way, which is a good view.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. Like if we do that, then we have to unhook. It's more work.
Yeah.
And we are in this like muddy clay, like red crap.
Yep.
You know, actually the road in here, you can see from these tires, I mean, it cakes on. The road in here was not pretty. It was something. And I think that the camera might not have been rolling when we went through one road that the trailer's like in the ruts and we're trying to take the high ground. And by doing so, it will also, you know, of course, kind of level out over time if you do that. But unfortunately, yeah, the trailer picked one route. So like dragging the trailer.
Well, we're gonna have to go back out the same way.
Dude, that road on the way in was hilarious. The, just on the, I think it was Colorado side, right? I think it was almost to the Utah line, but the sheriff's vehicle they have right there, and I'm looking at Emma does not like, she's like, no, it's the police. Like,
No, I don't really look at people in vehicles in general. Like, I don't look
always
at the
do.
people driving vehicles, I just kind of look at the vehicles.
I always do. But they had the dummy, and then they had the skeleton in the back, and we also then went to that dollar store that it was like both of them. I guess the gal said that like one, the red...
The Family Dollar was bought out the Dollar Tree, and they were just kind of like clearing out what was left from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, but then they'd spent the money to like do the sign.
Double brand, yeah.
She did not want to talk. I'd asked the clerk there, I was like, what's up with that? And she did not want to, she was not forthcoming with good information.
If she had it, she may not have known or cared.
I thought it was funny. I was like, are these the same company? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, this is just, whoo, man, this is beautiful. No, I bet you we'd get a good, if it doesn't rain tonight, we'd get a good time lapse here.
Maybe,
I betcha.
if it's not raining, yeah.
I don't know. This is really neat. Yeah, we're not gonna let the dogs play out in this crap. They played this morning though.
Yeah.
Got plenty muddy. And then on the other side, a lot of farming and such. And then somewhere out, oh, over there, you can see they've got
wind turbines.
Yeah, wind turbines. Yeah, with those, I mean, these ones look like they're all running. The ones in California, like half of them were broken.
Yeah.
Or at least not operating, right? So, which is interesting. Because if you wanted to generate power and money, get your money's worth, you would have those operating.
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet this is a fun ORV, you know, off-road park.
Oh, that sun feels good.
It sure does. It is like 47 degrees Fahrenheit, man. Whew. Not good.
That sun really warms you up.
We got some work to do, and we actually have service here, so that's great. Check back in with you guys in a little bit. I'm looking forward to having some dinner. Hungry. Oh man, what a beautiful sunset that was.
Yep.
We are in some gorgeous land, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, let the dogs go potty before we head in for the night for good. We had a live stream just a little bit ago. Oh, I've been enjoying the live streams. We have this like, kind of want to do like a stunt, like a 12-hour live stream or like spend a day with us live. It just feels like, I mean, who the hell's gonna tune into that? But we also need service.
We do.
So my idea is that maybe we do it when we have enough service, maybe out in the desert.
Yeah.
Where we're just gonna stay one day, because we're gonna be moving for the next like week at least.
Yeah.
Into some of these beautiful national parks. Now the national park, if there was service all throughout these, there's usually not.
There's just not.
Yeah, that'd be really neat. So. Man, that's spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, I am stuffed. I got the meatball sweats right now, you know what I'm saying? Oh, gotta cool down. Tell you what, I do hope it doesn't rain tonight. It doesn't appear that it will.
Gotta check the weather.
Oh man.
Never know, it'll roll in.
Whew. Yeah, oh, also our heater is, for whatever reason, right now it's working.
Yeah.
We're still above 7,000 feet, I think.
Yeah.
I think 7,600.
Something like that, yeah.
Why? I don't know.
But it's working.
How you liking the decor upgrades?
I love it.
I think it's working.
It feels like us.
Yeah, it does. Anywho, yeah, this truck looks so ridiculous right now. Hey, but it works. It works. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.